Hello, my name is Eric Lusa. I'm the audio editor and the character of Don Fleur in the production. For those who haven't watched the previous episodes, this content is considered PG-13 due to the references to alcohol and to violence. Also, everything is entirely unscripted, so everything from dialogue to events is dictated on the spot by the actors and the DM. This isn't a proper show, so while I edit everything together, it's all done in one take, leading to some random and sometimes awkward dialogue. But with that out of the way, on to the show.
Hello and welcome to another enthralling episode of Lost Fortune of Dead Man Swamp. It's been a while. If you are listening to this, we just got through state testing, so everyone is super excited to be back, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally glad.
I hate you.
Just to clarify, no, they're children who got through state testing. They're not zombies. So we're just going to quickly go through introductions, and then we will catch ourselves up to speed about what happened last session. Question, though, is there anyone who wants to tell the audience what happened last time? Not you, Lucas. You weren't here. Yeah.
So we went to the swamp where we found the lady
Well, what happened? What did you tell? What happened before that, though?
Before that, we had to. We were in the village, and we had this monstrous attack that happened to us, and we now only have 3 days left to find this treasure and give it back to the alligator man before he kills us and the village.
So you guys did leave the village. You thought you were going the right direction, but because Abigail could not see or navigate for the sake of their life, you guys ended up going the opposite direction of your main boat, but you found yourselves, by mere coincidence, at the hut of the hermit, the lady that Claude knew about. You guys requested information about hearing about legends, because they've been here as long as, well, anyone else. Everything was good and all. Even though they determined that Don Fleur and Claude, you are currently in your insides, there's plants growing out of your body, and that you basically will turn into a tree at some point. And of course, to make things more interesting, everything was fine. Abigail decided to steal stuff from the lady, and the lady has then decided to transform into a monstrosity, and I will show you the picture of what the monstrosity looks like. Oh yes, yes.
Corona's actually cut.
Yeah, because it had taken out the knife.
Oh yeah, sorry. You stole. She knew because little Moss the frog snitched on you.
Well, technically, Moss didn't tell anyone who it was.
He just said
Someone took it, but he didn't say Abigail.
Oh yeah.
So I'm the only person. I'm the only person who knows.
Before this even happened, I ran out because of some. Because
Fake.
it's just I forgot by this point. I think.
And then of course, then you decide to just slice your sword.
Well, I tried to hit them with my rapier, which isn't sharp on the ends. But then their arm came off, and then they're like, "Grr, me angry."
Well, they turned to they weren't human, so it's like
Good point.
Yeah, what's up?
In my defense, you pointed out the mushrooms.
I just said there are blue mushrooms sitting there.
But why would you point them out?
Because you rolled a high number on observation. I would be lying if I didn't tell you there are blue mushrooms there.
There are no Chekhov's guns here. There were just mushrooms there, man. They had no importance to the story.
I mean, if they had no importance, then why do you point them out?
They're set dressing.
Exactly. It's like asking, why are there plates on the table in Skyrim? They're meant to be taken. Exactly.
Because it's
Why
a
is the
person
NPC
with stuff.
Why is the
Like, so it needs to be
NPC
there.
walking into the wall?
Abigail better carry this.
Why is the door glitching? Why can't I
Why
leave
is
the
there a
house?
painting on the wall? I don't know.
So I'll show up on the big screen what Layton's character did change into before we initiate combat. Kind of a few things to say is that obviously this is kind of like the first time you are actually having combat. Technically, you're supposed to have combat with the giant catfish, but you somehow coerced it to no, don't eat us, and the fish somehow agreed with you. So, okay, so super quick. Can everyone tell me their quick draw numbers to figure out who will be going?
Am I in combat because I'm outside?
You are technically not because you ran out.
Yes.
However,
irrelevant.
you are not in combat because you're not there.
I want to fish while I'm alone on the boat.
We'll take care of you later.
Even so, my quick draw
Your
is
quick
11.
draws.
11.
Okay.
11 also.
9. 16.
And then McCoy is
Goated.
Indeed.
okay. So right now, because technically when you try to intimidate, that didn't cost as an action, so I'm not going to hold that against you.
Okay, thank you.
So right now, this lady, her, and the way I say, like, yes, that might look all nice and cuddly, but you have to kind of imagine that her entire skull and head is sort of just like peeled open, and you just see this fungi just like grow out of it. It's kind of the idea like that human skin was not really her skin, it was like a shell or like a costume. And you see this, you see like its eyes like blink, and it just looks really angry. So McCoy, you're at 16, you technically go first. What exactly? Because right now there's just like this very tense standoff. Eric's character was already out the door, and the door is closed. What do you want to do?
I kind of want to back away because I notice I'm really, really close to her.
You aren't very close. So you're just going to move back? Because remember, during combat, you only have 2 actions. And once you do those 2 actions, that's pretty much it, and we go to the next person.
I'm going to go to where Claude is at because I feel like that's my safest bet, because if Claude is friends with the lady, I don't think they would want to attack Claude.
Okay. So you're going to move back.
To Claude.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
so since he had to move quite a little bit, that will count as like you had to move extra spaces. Reno, what would you like to do?
Damn it! Why? Sorry. Why is each time I want to use dynamite not a good time?
Just don't use dynamite in general.
Why is that your primary weapon?
You have other weapons.
It's fun. I'm gonna draw my 6-shooter and shoot.
Okay. So
We're not doing pacifist.
Okay, so you're
already cut
whipping
off
your
my
gun
head.
out. And so that drawing is counting an action. You're just gonna shoot. Can you roll ranged, please?
80.
Ooh. So in this case, and which one are you're using your 6-shooter?
Yep.
Okay. So let me just find my little rules for combat. Cool. All right. So in this case, you are going to take 3 D8s and roll them.
Ooh.
And hopefully you are good at math. If you're not, I'm not doing your math for you.
I have a B.
That's all.
Alright, 3, 5, 8. 8 plus 6.
16.
8 plus 6.
14.
Oh, wait. I thought you said 3.
3, 5, 6.
Our viewers will learn that math no good.
I didn't see
sorry.
this.
14.
14? Cool. You shoot at them, and you just see like bits of their flesh like fly out, and honestly, like their flesh just looks like a accumulation of all these mushrooms just like clomber together. It just flies off of them. But they just seem to stand there, and they look just
Neato.
and at this point, everyone besides Don Fleur, you probably heard the sound of gunshots going off inside, but everyone clearly saw the gun being whipped and combat is initiated.
I'm not gonna go back inside even if I can.
Okay.
But is there a window I can at least like look through to make sure that
Yeah,
see?
at the front. So it used to be like while he's like shooting, you just gonna be like when a kid looks into the teacher's classroom.
Yeah.
Can I use your mic? That sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, you can. I'll move you out there. Just look in the window. Just standing there. Just watch. Cool. In this case, Cronus.
Oh, me. Hi.
So when they shot the bullet, it just sort of, and they don't seem that phased. So what would you like to do?
Can I? Because I noticed there's a table behind me.
Yes.
Can I get cover behind that and pull out my shotgun?
Okay, so when you try to get cover, what do you mean by that? You have to be very specific with this.
Okay. So, that chair there.
Okay.
Can I, like, get behind it, like crouch down, and then rest my shotgun on the chair?
So what you can do, roll for agility to see if you're able to like hobble over the chair.
That is 15 plus 2.
So you
17.
jump over. You have your shotgun. You're basically, so your turn's kind of ended there.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. So you're kind of situated yourselves. Claude, you're kind of seeing this. Moss just there, not saying or doing anything or even riveting at this time. Abigail shot at them. What would you like to do?
Is Moss like on my head?
Yeah.
Can Claude kind of grab Moss and like hold him close because he doesn't want him getting hurt?
Sure.
So he kind of pulls him close, and then can he kind of walk like to where McCoy is and kind of, because McCoy's the only one that's not trying to attack his friend, so he kind of goes to where McCoy is and kind of like, he's not like, he's scared obviously, but he doesn't believe that she'll hurt him, but he knows that she like might. It's like a possibility.
McCoy, you're seeing Claude coming closer to you. Are you going to do anything at this time? Or say anything to them?
None.
Okay. Alright, so it is now the mushroom person's turn. They're looking at Reno. They hold their hand out, and this little green beam forms, and they fire it at you.
Why is Reno so close to us? I don't like that.
This is magic missile.
Do a crossover.
Reno's literally our
Yeah,
shield.
I think we're
Human shield.
I have 18 health.
So that's going to be 40. So that'll be for me just
D4.
1d4.
Awesome.
Where's the dice bag? Can I borrow a d4?
Yeah.
I had the bigger dice bag. I don't know where it went, but it's
Yeah, no,
all good. That's 2 damage.
Alright.
And right now when you got hit, there's like this big like puff of like green smoke around you, and you just took a whiff of it. It doesn't smell good. I need you, Claude, and McCoy quickly do a grit roll, please, to see whether you are poisoned.
Why are we right next to you? Why did you give me your crap dice?
19.
12.
8.
Ooh. I'm gonna make a little mental note here. Claude, you are currently poisoned, but
Okay.
we will roll on that to see if you take damage in just a moment. Otherwise, the other two have like, you are not poisoned at this time. Okay, so they do that, and then they look over to see Kronos kind of hiding in there, and they're also gonna quickly like just whip their arm out to fire another poison blast. at you.
Wait, so they're turning fully because they only have one hand?
No, just it like when you cut the arm off, like
Oh, it was just the shell.
Yeah.
Okay.
so they just turn. So in this case, that is 100%.
Yikes.
Get in here.
D12.
No.
DK.
Coward.
You take 4 damage.
4 damage.
Could have been worse.
And when you have a moment, can you roll a d20 for grit to see if you're poisoned or not?
Wait, that is a third of my health.
I definitely have poisoned. I rolled a 1.
You are poisoned.
A 1.
No.
How many points of damage again?
4.
That was 4. Okay, thank you.
Huh?
Poison.
You are useless.
Claude did nothing, bro. He
That's
got
some blood.
poisoned. It's just vibing.
Friend.
But am I still am I disrupted?
No,
Okay.
it's still there. You're just kind of like sitting there, and you're just like, it's kind of like when someone just throws like just sand in your face, like, but you're still there. Okay,
Permission to use
McCoy.
dynamite.
McCoy, it's your turn.
Dynamite. Dynamite.
You guys want to go this guy?
Because at this point, you literally almost got poisoned. So, what do you want to do?
As much as I wanted to be a pacifist on this,
Yeah.
it's better to kind of just
Yes. Right.
look over to Abigail. Dynamite time.
Yes! Yes.
No.
God.
Okay.
This Claude.
He's
So
visibly excited.
So basically, I just kind of signal him to be like to use his dynamite.
Okay.
Or dynamite.
Okay. Okay.
Claude's just like,
So in this case,
It's not gonna be
cool. So McCoy, you told him you still have one action left. If you want to do anything else. No. Okay. So you're telling.
well, I think the woman heard that. So.
I'm kind of just
No, she said signal.
No, she
signal.
nodded,
Oh.
like singled, because if she was like throw the dynamites, she would then hear, but she didn't.
That'd be pretty
Thank
bad.
you.
Okay, so you gave the signal, but you're not going to do anything else with your single remaining action. Okay.
Move out of the dust particle.
It wasn't so much like it's kind of like like when like those little itchy bombs at school, like when you get pelted by one, there's like that moment of dust and then it's gone. It's kind of like that.
Oh boy.
If you've never dealt with that as a kid, you are very fortunate.
I am very fortunate.
Yeah, that
Very
never
fortunate.
happened.
Don't worry about it. Anywho, so next is Cronus. You are poisoned right now, so I'm gonna make you do a grit roll again to see if you receive poison damage.
Okay.
But at this time, what do you want to do?
So I am going to fire my shotgun in the direction of.
Did you want to aim your shotgun to get bonus?
So, sorry to do this, but are we following basic, D20 basic? Like, can I shoot twice or can I not?
So if you don't want to aim and you want to just use your 2 actions to fire your shotgun twice, you can do that.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna aim it.
Okay, so you're aiming, so I'll give you advantage on your percentage roll.
Oh, nice.
Aiming uses 2 turns,
advantage.
right?
Oh,
Or is
you
it,
just
does aiming use 2 turns?
Yeah.
Well, I rolled so that's 20%.
No. You
No?
just roll 1.
Oh, with advantage. But you said. Oh,
No.
Sorry.
So whenever you roll, I bump it up.
Oh, okay.
rolling the
Sorry.
entire
Okay, well, 30.
Okay, so I
it's
will
better
round it
than
up
last
to 50. So in this case, that is
Really
going to
flow.
be a light wound, but because you have a shotgun, you are going to roll 3 d4s.
Okay, can I get my D4 back?
There you go. Never mind.
He still needs it, I think.
No, that's 3.
You said 4d4s.
So that's
It's-
9.
No.
That's 9 damage.
Thank God.
That was great.
Shotguns are kind of broken.
Absolutely.
are.
That's why.
Well,
I'm not-
that's
they
why-
are in real life. That's why.
that's why I'm experimenting.
That's
with
why they were
dynamite
trying
this
to get them to be a work
Load the
run.
dynamite into
And also it's a heavy
That
weapon
would
too.
not work.
Yeah.
It will.
So that's why you
That
will
would
eventually
just
be able
that
to
would
have
literally kill
one.
it. Literally.
If
Okay.
I put dynamite in a shotgun barrel and he pulls the trigger,
It will
the pellet
blow up.
is just gonna shoot the dynamite and,
And blow
explode
up.
in his hands.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay, so
Unless you got an air cannon, that might work.
So,
There is
Cronus,
nothing.
do a grit roll, please, to
Oh,
see
nice.
if you get poisoned.
Love that. Okay.
You're so smart.
Sorry, I'm very good at rolling, by the way. I can tell. It never
guy.
falls off the table and
Like,
everything.
no.
So that is 10.
Roll 1d4 damage.
Thank you. Nice. I rolled a 4.
That would be 4 poison damage.
Thank you.
Yikes.
Claude, it is your turn. Elway and Don Flair, are you just gonna stare at the window? Okay.
I don't even know
I'm
what
just
to
gonna be
do, 'cause,
useless.
Like, I don't know what
That's
my
enough.
I feel like my character
Why?
wouldn't want to hurt.
I mean,
like,
but you're
also-
currently poisoned right now.
Oh, actually, wait. Can I
Yeah.
do something really quick?
Oh, yeah,
Can
sure.
I just like sit on the wall instead of staring through?
Sure, they're just
didn't
like,
get that way.
it's kind of like, oh, they'll sort this out.
I'm just gonna sit on the outside wall, just like, you know how like you do lean back and just like sit down.
That's fine. So you're just kind of sitting there. Maybe you're disturbed. Well, actually, can you roll a d20 for me, please?
D20 to sit down.
No.
I rolled an 18.
You are so kind of disturbed from the monster right now that you are like you gotta sit down and you're kind of like freaking out right now, but quietly. Okay. So Claude, what are you gonna do?
Just because he did get hurt, I'm gonna have him pull out his 6-shooter.
Okay.
He's not like aiming it, but he kind of has it down like that. He will use it if he gets hurt again, like if it attacks.
So ready weapon.
So he's kind of
Okay, so
moves.
you have it ready.
He
So
kind of moves to the and then
where you?
that's one action, right? Pulling it out.
Yep.
For a second action, can he kind of move to the side of like not exactly right next to Abigail, but kind of more in front,
Okay.
so that he can he's not gonna get hit if it aims at Abigail again, kind of, because
Okay.
it just hit him because it tried to get Abigail.
Okay. He rolled d20 to see if you get poison damage though.
Use grit to make sure.
I swear to God, 3. Lovely.
You take 2 poison damage.
Ow.
Just put -2.
Did you level up?
Okay. So that's Claude's turn. And Reno, I know I realized I just skipped you, my bad. It's okay, I just wanted the people poisoned. Reno, what are you gonna do?
So, just a quick question.
Sure.
Being a dynamite expert, would I know the range of like the dynamite I'm using, like the radius?
Yeah.
So how big would it be? Like, would it be enough to hit Kronos and me?
Right now, if you were to throw a dynamite, and you have to be kind of mindful, like, sometimes the dynamite string, it might take a little bit, so unless you're hanging on to it and waiting for the very last second to then toss it, meaning that they won't have a chance to get away from it. But if you were to do that, assuming the table does not become shrapnel and pierce Kronos,
What?
I mean, people will take damage if they fail at a roll. But because, like, you're kind of, like, in this little hut, it's up to you, though.
You guys like taking chances?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
So considering dynamite would be on the bell, would it? I'm forgot destruction. So would drawing dynamite and lighting it take 2 actions?
So, yes, technically, because you're drawing the weapon and you're technically igniting it. Now, so that would be 2 actions, and obviously by the time it's your turn, it's not like, oh, the dynamite's gonna... Because combat is gonna be kind of like very quick, so like, even though it might take like 5 minutes to go through everyone, it's probably gonna be like 30 seconds. So that would cost 2 actions. The one question I'd have is like, are you gonna be obvious to light the dynamite, or are you gonna try to be sneaky?
Sneaky.
So I'll have you, so you whip out your dynamite. When you light it though, I'm gonna have you do a sleight of hands roll, or deception roll, whichever, technically it should be the same modifier.
I have no modifier.
Oh boy.
Ooh, 7.
Does she notice you lighting me up?
Does she?
No!
Yeah.
So you somehow, like, even though it makes it a lot like, she rolled a 6, so...
Yeah. Damn.
What are the chances?
So you have the dynamite lit. She does not see it.
What a
She's
fun
too
guy.
fixed. She just seems distracted by Kronos shooting at them, so maybe they're just looking at them.
Thank God.
Thank God Kronos
Okay.
is actually doing something.
Hey!
Oh.
Useful for
At
once.
least we didn't die. Only 3
Yeah.
days.
Yes. I'm just
Yeah.
like, yes.
Sorry, Kronos, yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna be. Me and Lucas are the only 2 gonna be alive after this fight. It's just gonna.
I'm closest to the door right
Hey,
now. I
watch
think,
it out.
than anybody. I'm just like,
Okay.
nope.
Oh.
So they clearly did not see. They're just gonna whip their arms and fire
Just throw
another.
it.
Throws it at Eric.
They're actually gonna run up to Kronos. So
It's running at Kronos.
No.
It's running at Reno just throws it at Kronos. He's
I
like,
am.
sacrifices need to be
I
made.
literally am.
Sacrifices must be
okay.
made.
Goodbye.
So they try to like basically jump over the table to get to Kronos, but they rolled a 5 and.
They trap. They're like,
How could they
They
fail
try
worse
to
than
like
me?
reach out their like because their arm obviously is not limited by muscle or bone structure, so they do try to
Ratio.
like whack you
Ratio.
like long reach. So
Just
they're
like-
gonna try and like hit you. What's your durability?
My durability is 11.
Okay, they miss.
Nice.
Okay, so they're done. McCoy, you roll d20 just for intelligence to see if you've noticed Reno lighting the dice or not.
16.
You definitely heard it. Okay, so the dynamite's ignited. They don't seem to know this. What do you want to do?
Right now.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, it's your turn.
I would take a chance to take Claude and Moss out of there.
Thank
Okay.
God.
So are you? So there are
Just like-
a few ways. There's the window where Dawn Fleur is like peeking in before, but they're kind of like just sitting there all against the wall, or the door where you are trying to go through.
Just, yeah, the door.
Okay.
We're both close.
So your first action, you're gonna try to move to grab Claude, and you're both gonna run out the door. I need you guys to roll for agility to see how quickly.
God, please.
Praying to the dice god. No,
You know
never pray to the
you are.
dice god. That never works.
Never do.
Oh, you
so.
go first.
Don't not praying to the dice god. Praying to the dice devils. They don't like me either.
Hold on. So
Wait, take it.
take on face on the roll.
Oh, 19.
Okay. Eric, can you just roll d20 for me super quickly?
I didn't see nothing.
That's a 4.
I rolled a 9.
Are you sure?
Okay.
That
Why
looks
do you
like a
keep
4.
saying 4?
It's a
Okay. So McCoy, because Claude tries to go like kick down the door and they just like bump
Why
their
did I
head.
say kick down the door?
Well, I mean, you try to run through the door and you fail. So McCoy grabs you. They basically burst the door. The door swings open so quickly it smacks Dawn Fleur in the face. And Dawn Fleur, you take about 2 damage.
That's not
Door.
2 damage from door.
Door damage.
I mean,
This is the only
they rolled a
Door is
19.
the final boss.
Door is the BBEG.
Okay, so otherwise you guys are out.
Thank God.
So Reno and Kronos, you're the only ones in there.
Shoot through the window.
El Chrono.
Shoot through the window.
And basically,
Ratio.
I'm gonna assume you're just running towards the boat or the canoe at this moment.
At least
I'm
far
just getting
away
dragged.
from-
I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, so you're just being ragdoll. You're just like,
I'm like, oh, I'm probably trying to grab my
Okay.
footing, but
okay. So in this case, then,
we out of here.
so
Yeah.
you took. So Reno, it's your turn.
Kronos, be strong. So where would the fuse be at this time?
So if we were to imagine the fuse is like that long, it's kind of like
Toss it.
it's okay.
They fumbled the table. They're not. No.
Okay.
Yeah, we on the table?
So you can either do.
I'm so dead.
So I'm gonna say make
Bye bye.
a luck roll.
Luck roll. Oh boy.
Dude,
I don't got a
Kronos.
modifier.
Don't kill me.
Or I'll either allow
Oh wait.
you.
You see that secondary door?
Yeah.
Kind of like toss it just above it, so
Okay.
it's like behind them.
So I'm either gonna allow you to use your strength or your luck,
Strength.
whichever. Okay, so. Strength.
13.
That's including modifier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You chuck the dynamite, and just for the sake of
Convenience.
convenience, I'm just gonna put this. Hold on a second.
He's gonna grab a red square.
Yeah.
That.
Yes,
That.
queen. Minecraft.
I got that thing on me.
It's got that flint and steel. You know what I'm saying?
So you throw it, and I'm just gonna see if whether they notice.
Creeper noises.
They do not notice the dynamite being thrown
Wow.
behind them as they seem
George
more focused on trying to grab
realized
Kronos. Okay, you've done it, so that's your first action. You have one action left. What do
I
you want
still
to do?
have my handgun drawn. I'm going to shoot them.
Oh my god.
You're gonna shoot. Okay, sure. Shoot that them, or you can shoot the dynamite.
I think. Would yelling at Kronos give me an action, or could I yell?
No, I
Yeah, no,
consider
speaking
that.
is a free action.
I'll give that as a free action.
Kronos
Yeah.
or Godfrey,
Ah, thank you.
flip the table right now.
Ah. Okay, I'm gonna
And
try
then-
to.
I'm gonna try and shoot the dynamite. 'cause-
Okay. Okay. So this is gonna be like one of those like time freezes moments. So you're gonna shoot the dynamite.
Quick time event.
So for this, because I feel like the last time we did this in Established Frontier, did you roll range or luck? Because you did this last time. You shot a dynamite in someone's hand and they just blew up.
I think that was a range.
And that was a range. Okay, cool. So roll for ranged.
I remember I rolled.
I
That's
remember.
Yeah, you also shot the
I
dynamite.
shot way.
You were saving us. We were dying.
I remember.
Cool.
Well, actually, the guy still had the dynamite in his hand. So.
Yeah, he was just standing there.
90.
So you basically whip it. You shoot the bullet. So
It's like the world's.
No,
Godfrey.
whip it.
Cronus, you are gonna try and flip the table, or like, what's your plan exactly?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to flip the table.
Please use strength. See if you're able to wrestle the.
I rolled a 6. I'm so dead.
You literally like lift the table and you bumped into like the mushroom monster, and they just like,
Oh crap.
there's that weird moment of silence. You just try to lift. You're like, "Huh, huh," and then this gigantic explosion. So there's a huge explosion, and we just want to let the audience know that one of our actors had to swap out, but it's okay. We have someone to fill in, and we'll have them do an introduction in just a second. But so this huge explosion occurs, and I was gonna ask Eric's character Don Fleur, when you got smacked by the door, did you do anything else, or are you just sitting there?
I pushed the door really, really hard. Like back.
No.
He pushes the
No.
door really, really hard
Okay.
back into
Have they gotten out the doorway?
frame.
I'm sharpening my
So the only person who's still inside is you and Kron.
And
Okay.
Lumber.
So Eric, when you have a second, I just need you to do a roll for me. Not about whether or not you
You
can
can
close the
have
door,
that.
about whether something happens or not.
Wild Eric slowly
You
scuttled.
can have that. My God.
Good
Oh
job.
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
No. Don't do it.
Goodness gracious.
Make him get it. Make
I
him
can't see
Move
underneath.
your foot.
I'll do it.
Bruh, it was a-
Bloopers be like.
The Wild Eric is horrible at rolling.
Oh!
Nat 20.
God damn.
Went from a.
You push the door.
No.
Breaks
and
the
no. It was about to like lock, but it doesn't. They just pushed the door, and the door is like ajar, but they were able to get out of the way.
Nice.
He rolls a nat
the door
20 on
is slightly-
closing
And I
a
would
door.
say, because you roll a nat 20, I would say as soon as you just had like a sixth sense, spider sense moment where like you just felt like I need to get away from this wall, and as soon as you do, that's when like the wall like basically gets obliterated as the explosion happens.
I know
Okay.
CPR. I
Oh,
can
wait.
save you, Kronos.
Wait.
I don't
If
care
the
you're-
wall broke. Oh no! Oh
Hey,
god!
Kronos.
If the wall broke, then
Doctor. I'm a doctor.
Okay.
A doctor with dynamite?
Dynamite was,
Yeah.
was
Okay,
literally on the
so-
wall, so.
Yeah, so I would say not the entire wall, but basically like the wall, like
Do you think?
where the TNT is, like gets blown out. But they definitely had like a moment like I need to get out of here.
Do you think
Okay.
the imposter absorbed some of the blast for you?
Oh yeah, do you think that the fun guy? He's quite a fun guy. I think. Oh, sorry, but like, do you think that she would absorb some of the like impact from it, or any shrapnel, or anything?
Anything. I mean, I
So-
wouldn't take all the shrapnel because he
Can you roll? How many d6s do you have right now?
I have
Take some
one.
of mine.
No, I'm saying
Three.
this is for Reno.
Oh, me.
Six. We have 4 right now.
You can take some of mine. I
You
like
have a
4.
D6.
I have a D6.
That's a D12.
Takes is loaded.
Abby doesn't know her.
You don't take a loaded one.
Yeah,
no,
take
you
the
don't.
load. Okay, so how many do you have right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, roll
Wait, this
10 of them.
is this the
10?
damage?
10.
Is the oh.
So,
Is this the damage of it?
this is definitely damage. and
No,
he
I'm
is
dead. I'm literally dead. I have 7 health. if they all rolled ones, I
This
would
was
be
genius.
still instant
I'm so
kill.
glad we chose 6
Oh god.
Hey,
Oh.
it may be my fault, but just remember,
No one cares.
I like explosives.
I roll that one.
That
3, 4, 8,
oh.
12, 12, 18. 18 fucking
23.
no,
Cutting that out.
so that'd be 18 plus 2
25.
25, so 25 plus 6 31.
Yeah, 31. That's 31.
31
damage.
damage.
Dang.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Hey, Kronos, nice seeing you.
Yeah, nice.
It's
it was
so nice
really
to
nice
meet you.
knowing you and everyone in my life.
Kronos, Janelle gave me the go ahead.
Roll a
And I did it.
d20 for luck.
10.
You
Are dead.
you take that whole damage.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay,
So I
hold on.
die by a whole negative 20 something.
So here's what happens when the explosion goes off. The entire table just gets like obliterated. The wall that connects to the living room to like the bedroom gets like blown up as well. There is like a gigantic amount of like smoke that just fills the air. And Reno, you kind of like peer into it. Can you roll d20 for intelligence, please?
He's a psychopath.
Negative 20.
Hey, you guys enabled him, so you
I
are
think
not
that's horrible.
I didn't do
exempt.
anything.
No,
Negative
no.
24
My
HP.
character did
This was
one
Janelle's
thing.
Godfrey is at your
Negative
You're fine.
24
Like-
HP.
So 7. Yeah.
My character's crying.
It's really hard to see. You hear some shuffling
He's not crying. He's just
going on, and right now, McCoy, who's being played by our assistant DM, Abby. Say hi, Abby.
Hi.
When you go, like when you basically drag everyone and Dawn Flare is at the boat, you look back and you see like half this like HUD just goes up in an explosion, and there's like this weird
Lucas
silence.
just sees this from the boat in the middle of the night. There's a giant flash. And
Wait a second.
Oh.
Just roll d20 for me.
Absolutely. Oh.
Wait, all of us?
No, just Lucas.
2.
He really noticed.
Love that number.
It's not a lot.
Cool. So there is a moment of silence.
That's very good.
The smoke settles. That smell of gunpowder fills the air. There are 2 things lying on the floor.
one is me.
There is
They're 2 halves.
Lane's character. There's like this massive like mushroom just like on the floor. And then you have in the corner Cronus, who is like on against the wall, and they just have all this like their bandage got blown off a little bit, their flesh is like almost seared, and they're just like this.
Nice.
So, thing's dead.
The thing's dead. You don't ask about me. I am offended.
Oh no, is this thing
So,
dead?
hold on a second. What's up?
Oh.
Oh, dear.
So I'm assuming like the wall got blown just
Yeah.
off completely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can we see like
Yeah.
these
You can't only. There's a lot of smoke right now. You definitely know like part of the hut got blown up.
I'm just asking if we saw like the mushroom, like we saw his character dead and Godfrey.
Roll. Okay, for everyone in the boat, Donfleur, McCoy, and Claude, roll for intelligence to see if you are able to see.
This dice suck.
I rolled a 16.
8.
I got a 10.
Oh, is there a modifier for this?
Intelligence.
Oh wait, give me a minute.
It's 15.
11. Not much better.
So the only person that would have seen it is Donfleur. So from the boat, you definitely see like the hole. You definitely see Godfrey like on the wall, and they don't look so hot. You'll see like this blue mushroom humanoid is like on the floor.
31 damage. Okay, so sorry, I'm doing.
That's okay.
It's 24.
There-
Minus -24 health.
Cronus, your character's just like eyes are closed.
Well, duh.
Because death. I think there's no way around that.
There's no return.
Oh
from
wait,
that.
you're right.
No, they're-
Negative 24.
Trust me, it'll
I
be
think
fine.
the mushroom.
Even if it was like -4, he still got blown up. Which like no one survives getting blown up,
Yep.
low health or not.
Sure.
Did some guys survive the...
Yeah, no.
So in this case, Reno, you do see the Leighton's character just laying there. There's a twitch,
Shoot it. Shoot it.
and they
Are we still in combat?
combat's still going on because they're slowly getting up, and there's like it's their arm or
no
kind of
reason.
just like
Nice.
falls off
I love
completely.
this.
Send you into a
They turn their head, and one of like half their face is like seared off.
Like a funeral service.
There's like an eyeball
Alright.
there.
Man.
We're just gonna
And-
get a piece of beef jerky.
Free
And say
cremation, am I right?
And
We'll get you garlic.
oh, they hobble at you.
Oh Lord!
You.
Yeah.
So
Minecraft D&D.
am I allowed to like take a turn right now? Or
What's your quick draw?
What
How
is
did
your
he survive 31
So-
damage?
what?
pretty much 11, so pretty much on par with everyone
Okay,
else.
so
Ow.
I'm gonna go through the cycle. So Reno, technically you're technically
I just
yeah, it's
blew this guy out
McCoy.
of turn.
McCoy, are you gonna do anything? Because you basically like Dawn Flare, you are the only one who really saw this thing like get up and just shuffle away. McCoy and Claude did not see this. All they see is like just smoke.
Am I allowed to at least like talk or something
Yeah.
to them? I'm going to literally like I'm gonna literally like nudge them like as quickly and as hard as I can, and I'm going to just point like very very quickly at the monster and say, the monster is still there. It is still there. I thought it died. It is still there.
Okay.
More dynamite.
Okay, so this thing is shuffling at you. You said you acknowledge the monster. They now know that it's still up and running. Are you going to do anything else, Eric?
I mean, I can't take an action yet because it's not my turn, so I can't really do much else.
Okay, sorry. So in this case, you say McCoy's turn. We're starting with McCoy. So McCoy, you now know that the mushroom monster is still alive. Are you going to do anything?
Where am I?
You're on the
color?
You're the
boat.
yellow one.
Oh, okay.
You're like outside on the boat, so you'd have to like you would take up your full actions to run back in there because the door is closed.
Again, what does First Blood do again?
So when you start combat, you basically can roll additional damage if you start combat. But
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
so
already
it's a
in
little,
combat,
it's a little
so-
late for that.
yeah. Okay, cool. Okay.
Dynamite.
Am I near the window? So, cause like if I move over, I'm sure that's a window.
31.
Or is that a
Hell.
door?
The door is still there, but the door is closed.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to get off the boat and walk up the dock and open the door. All you heard is Donfleur says like monster still alive.
What the hell
Okay.
is this?
I draw my rifle.
Okay.
Shoot that
Awesome.
bastard. One action.
And I
Shoot it. Just shoot it.
no, I run up to the door. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna run back to the door. Can you roll for agility?
Absolutely. 5. Wow. Let's wait.
You take
Yeah.
you literally step off the boat and you just like water. Just fall in the water. You're like, I will
Oh golly!
Yeah.
My pants! My pants!
What's up?
Does Claude have to wait his
Is it
turn? You're like trying to help them because like
You
I
have
just
to
need
you
to
have to
help.
wait your turn.
Just drowning while I'm like, Okay.
Okay. Reno, what are you gonna do?
So I know this thing is charging at me, correct?
Yes.
You know.
You want to do a part 2?
suicide bomber version.
No, I'm not. Doing it.
Suicide.
I've already. I don't want to.
That's not the Torah way. You shouldn't talk.
I've blown him into the afterlife.
But yes,
We
please,
have a
please don't
chance.
do that.
We have a slim chance of saving him.
The
Well, I
slimmest
don't
in the
want to ruin
world.
that chance, so
Negative
I'm going
24
to
health.
shoot it
Really
in
fun.
the head.
And you point at me.
So
as
you
say.
shooting in the head. It's very close.
I know you shoot me.
So are you aiming to shoot or just shooting?
Aiming and shooting.
Okay.
Shoot twice.
Roll for ranged.
Nope. 100.
Okay. Please roll. Since you rolled high, you had advantage. You're aiming 3 d12s, please.
God damn.
Hey, stop saying bad words.
I agree.
It's really not the Toro way.
I already
I don't
made a
consider those
disclaimer
bad
at PG
words.
13.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
a bad
Not
word.
that
But
bad.
There's other ones.
let's make sure you refrain yourself.
Wow.
Those are some.
If you have to
13,
defend
15
yourself,
damage
you've done
total.
something wrong.
Dude, that's
Only
terrible.
15.
You shoot
Yeah.
this.
Not that bad.
2 2s and 11.
It stands there.
How much health?
I don't know, it took 31.
It just stares at you,
Took damage before that.
and then it just slowly just seems to just break down.
Please.
So the entire mass, which is like, all this like fungi and mushroom, as soon as like you shot it in its eye, and it just kind of like the bullet goes out the back of its head,
Oh, I love
it just seems to like just fall apart, like its entire body frame just like that, like Eric's little dice tower right there. You have beaten her. And there's like a weird like
I don't
hump
know.
of like blue mushroom just like hanging around.
Do we level up?
Yeah, do we level up?
Come on.
I definitely.
I know there's a health opportunity for Kronos.
I want to say, can you roll d20 for intelligence?
Come on.
Is he dead?
Is he dead?
It is now poison.
6.
Okay. You see this like blue dust that sinks to the floor. It's gone.
We leveled up.
Wait, so he took blue mushrooms, right? But then once it took off its shell, it turned out to be a blue mushroom monster. So did he take its flesh or did he take its children?
You have to experiment later. Anyway.
More science.
Or did he take its cousin?
So, at this time, like Reno, like you shot this and this thing just kind of fell apart.
Easy. I know Kronos was absorbed in the blast. I gotta go help him, like, right.
I'm gonna
There's
die.
no time.
You rush over to Cronus. You feel for his pulse. Eric, you stop stacking that, please. Thanks.
I can't even.
You
do my own
feel his pulse. There is no pulse.
He straight up is dead.
pulse. Don't worry. Alright.
Dynamite to.
Don't worry, I'll try resuscitation. Second dynamite.
Yeah, I
The
think.
kinetic energy.
At this time,
Everything in my
McCoy,
powers.
can you roll d20 super quick?
Yeah.
Yo, everyone should get over here and heal him.
Wow, 7, dude.
We should all
You're
try
still
better
struggling to get
Can I
out of
try
the
to
water.
Just kidding.
One sec.
So
So,
I gotta do this like right now, pronto.
when you're so you were about like you let go. You kind of are you yelling at people or like what are you doing?
I'm yelling at people while getting everything ready to try and help them.
Why? As soon as like you pull out your like medical kit, you like literally open up. There's like syringes and whatnot. You literally turn. And you see Cronus's eyes are open and they're just looking at you.
Oh,
Morbius zombie guy.
I forgot what he is.
Hey!
Morbius?
He
Don't
is sitting there.
stop.
You look down and he just slowly gets up.
Well,
What is Chrono?
this is great.
What was your original
God.
goal health? Do you remember?
It was
How is he still alive?
He
well.
It's
Okay,
Michael
hold on a
Morbius.
second. So it's 12.
Kronos is Morbius.
Hold on a second, hold on a second.
The top rated movie of all time.
Yo, Abby gave it away.
The best movie.
Hold on, wait.
I did not.
So you hold on. Abby, hold on. Cronus, you woke up. You see Abigail's like right there. What are you gonna say or what like? Because like you literally see like everything around you is like scorched.
Well, that was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Morbid.
Now, lie back down. You are not in great condition, my friend.
My head hurts.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay, just lie down.
What happened to me?
Oh, I don't know. You got exploded.
I look like what we had for dinner a few nights ago.
Nothing. We had nothing.
Exactly.
We had fish.
Yeah, we had fish.
We went fishing.
Cooked, nice fish.
So I'm gonna use healing on Kronos and stuff,
Okay.
like all of it.
Use all of your
Everything.
charges, everything.
Charges.
Abby's looking back in life. Like, oh my god.
Told you he would.
So,
Movies.
okay, you try to heal them. You do that. Cronus,
Yes.
you're stable. Is there anything you want to say about your true nature before
Oh.
I elaborate on anything?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh, I think
I kind of noticed something though.
Okay. So, I mean, because I have to explain, due to your apparent resurrection, your health is back up. However, your stats are going to be heavily modified. So I'm going to take care of that
Even
right
with
now.
my already modifiers from buddy, whoa, that has to be a lot.
Mr. Clancy's gonna be rolling like a D8 just to like.
Oh no! You're like, I'm taking your numbers, and either some are going up or a lot of them are going down.
Oh yeah, based on okay. So I was like,
Oh, no.
wait, on top of the modifiers of changing. Whoa.
I understand your nature.
No, you don't. You don't understand anything.
She
Is that-
doesn't.
are
It's
you-
not a
are you-
phase,
hold on,
Mom.
Are you saying this to them right now? Like
No.
Okay, so remember.
No, this is out of character.
Okay. So your Cronus, are you saying anything else, or like because you're being tended to? But I will say right now, you're kind of like still a little, not looking so hot.
Yeah.
This word has come in the moment. It didn't hit me, but later it all made sense. I finally got the bigger picture.
Wow.
She is a weird
How
guy.
insightful.
Kronos is one.
You're not. No,
You just,
hold
you're
on.
not even here.
Hey, hold on.
I said one.
Okay, so eventually everyone else comes in. When everyone comes in, Don Flair, McCoy, and Claude, you literally see Abigail by Godfrey, and his face, like, he looks like he should be dead, but he's not. And Kronos, some of your band-aids definitely got blown off, so I don't know if there's anything else to state with that, but yeah, what do you want? Oh, do you need a microphone?
Oh, so would under the bandages be scorched, or did it
Were
just-
they? Well, I'm gonna let you because they've always been covered. Is there anything?
Well, it depends on what areas. Like, is the part on my ears? Is it like my nose?
So basically, the wrappings around your ears are still covered, but the ones around like your face got like burned off.
Oh yeah, my mouth is very disfigured. Like,
Okay.
no lip, angry teeth.
And can everyone but Kronos, can you make a D20 intelligence roll?
I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 17.
Roll the 5.
14.
And this will be.
Did you roll 2 dice? My
I did not. I rolled one. Oh yeah, of course. I don't roll.
So, I will count this as a group effort. So, because you guys succeeded, the way his face looks, it's not from the dynamite. It's always been like that. The only thing that's different is that there's a little bit of fresh, like, scorched, like, gunpowder, like, on his face, a little bit of splinter from the wood, but he's always looked like that under the wrapping.
Can I do something?
Yeah.
So, wait, can you update the map just to make sure I know where
Oh,
I
yeah,
am?
yeah, sure.
Because I don't exactly know.
So, this person's dead.
Are you happy that
This
You're
person's
basically
Are you
dead.
happy about this reveal, Kronos?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay.
You're not?
Why would I be happy that you threw dynamite right next to me
Okay.
and then
I didn't throw
shrapnel
it
me?
at you.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
threw it near the monster.
Can I shoot the corpse? Just really quickly. Not him.
There
I
is
mean
no
the
corpse.
beast.
Okay, so there isn't really a corpse, it's just like a pile of like what looks to be like just shriveled up mushrooms.
Okay, but still, I work
Sure.
like with my pocket gun. I'm just gonna shoot
You just
it.
pop and like one mushroom just gets blown up, nothing else happens.
I'm just gonna say I just had to make sure.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like stare at Kronos and Is he standing up right now?
I'm laying down.
He's still sitting there. Like he's still in the same position as he was when.
Oh, yeah.
I can
'Cause it's bad
tell he's
to
alive though,
Move
right?
a burn
Yeah.
victim.
I'm just gonna like kind of look at him. I'm just gonna say I thought you were dead. And by this point, I'm wearing the bandana and the mask.
Okay.
Mask again. But you can still tell that like there was at least like some tear or whatever for some reason.
Okay.
Like someone like I was crying or something.
Okay.
And then that's just basically all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Are we allowed to look?
No. Well, I mean,
No.
it's up to Cross there.
Nice.
Colonel, are we
My
allowed to look?
charisma went way down.
Okay. So right now, so you're hearing this, Cronus. What do you say? Are you saying anything to Don Claire after they kind of mentioned that I thought you were dead?
Yeah, well, no, duh. I mean,
So you said no, duh.
no, duh. No, I'm just gonna visibly look at them. Just like, oh, I guess. No.
I'm just gonna like say what even are you? Honestly, that blast should have killed you, and by your face, that doesn't look like it came from the explosion. What happened?
Okay, well, it's being very critical right now. So what even are you? Wow, how rude.
You're a trooper, that's where you are. You survived dynamite.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
normal person looks like that. Just tell me.
What if I'm disabled? So you're making fun of me? What is this?
This is like
Hate crime?
a long time ago. No one cares.
Hey,
Slow.
What even are you? I mean, like, no normal person is like that. I have seen hundreds of wounded, and nothing as disfigured as that.
I would like to cut in here before Cronus would respond.
Sure.
He's a trooper, that's what he is. He survived dynamite. It's crazy.
I'm just gonna walk over, and I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna stare at Reno, and I'm just gonna say, that ain't from the dynamite.
No, I'm saying he survived the dynamite. Nothing about his appearance.
Still, he's been through. He looks like he's. Hold on. Sorry. He looks like he's been through a lot. I don't know if that's normal, but from what these wounds look to be, he's survived more than just an explosion. So I'm gonna ask you again. What are you?
well, a lot of things.
It's the vaguest thing I've ever heard. Just
Yeah.
specifically, please.
I don't think he won.
Well, first of all, I'm a member of your crew. I'm your
I'm
friend.
gonna draw my bow.
No.
Hold on. Do you want to say something?
So he's drawing his bow, right? Can I see him drawing his bow, right?
Okay. I thought you said something else. Yes, you saw him draw his bow.
Can
Not drunk his bow.
Oh, that's on your that's your bad.
Oh.
He so can Claude kind of like I just tried to get over there quickly to where like Godfrey is and kind of pushed him away because there's just this like guy that just got injured by dynamite. This guy just pulling a bow on him. Like I don't think he'd feel so great about that.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's fine.
John Flower.
He has the right to ask a lot of questions at this moment.
Okay.
I still want to go over there if I don't push
Okay.
him. Then.
McCoy, you gonna say something?
Oh, yeah. Is that orange or yellow?
It's orange. That's you.
Oh.
That was all you had to say.
No.
Is
I
it
have
orange or
my-
yellow?
Have my rifle drawn.
Why?
Okay. Okay.
I walk over to Kronos, you know. He's gonna ask you again, man. What are you?
Personality.
Hold on. I'm gonna lower my bow and I'm gonna
Most not
stare
important.
quickly at them. And I'm just gonna say, I'm just trying to scare them into saying.
Did I ask you?
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
That's not
Super quick.
McCoy at
McCoy
all.
would never
Do you
do
roll
this.
for intimidation?
Yeah.
Oh my
Just the
god.
last thing
Not
McCoy would
McCoy,
do.
not my
Dude, I rolled a 1, okay?
Okay.
Just a voice crack.
So when they were trying to intimidate you, it doesn't sound that threatening. In fact, they just seem to sound more freaked out than from what they saw than anything. So, Cronus, you've seen this. They have their gun aimed at you. And he's just saying, I just want to know. So, what are you going to say or do at this time?
Well, I got sick. A lot of people at my village got sick and died. And then they dug up their bodies and ripped out their hearts. That was a lot when I came back.
But what does that have to do with the scars that are clearly strewn across your face? The ones from probably dozens of different attacks.
Yeah, well, they dug up people's hearts or dug up their bodies and ripped out their hearts, except that didn't exactly happen to me. There was a lot of more things. You know, it's like...
I don't want to go over your whole backstory. We still don't have time for this, but at the same time, that still doesn't answer my question.
Asking about the scars?
Asking about how you're alive.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the scars. Well, yeah. Define alive in this situation. I'm able to talk. I'm not able to move. I'm hardly able to breathe.
Unable to talk?
Well, I'm able to talk.
Able in mind, but not in body, basically?
Yeah.
Then how were you able to recover before? You seem like someone who has gone through many things such as this before.
Moss kind of just ribbits a little bit.
Divine what?
Can I?
Hold on a second. Keep going.
Ask if I'm like, can I put it back on?
Yeah, you did.
Well, the same thing happened a lot. Able in mind and not in body, as you said.
You hear that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna return my bow to its original position, and I'm going to try and I'm just gonna ask Rena's character Abigail, can I help him to the boat? Is he good enough?
Yep.
Considering...
Wait, Cloud, were you raising your hand or?
No, I was stretching.
McCoy.
Can I see the money? Thank you. You can go right now.
Considering that he was able to sit up on his own without me even doing anything, I think we could get him to the boat easily.
Okay. Wait, you know what? Give me a minute. Hold up.
Can I take the mic?
It's just. Okay. So sorry. Okay. So sitting down, right? I lower my gun and I kind of lower my gun and I kind of try to shoot right next to him. So I shoot you. No, I don't shoot you. I shoot next to you.
So I'm next to him. Left or right?
Okay, no.
Wait.
Left or right?
Hold on. Wait.
Please don't.
Are you shooting to intimidate
Yeah.
them?
Then why not shoot
Who
upwards?
are you shooting at to intimidate?
Kronos.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy literally lying on the floor.
If you can't die, does it really matter? No.
Wow.
So you're doing this right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for ranged.
20. Wow.
No, that's
I don't care. I don't care.
No, this is not how. Not my McCoy.
That was a 5.
McCoy whips out their rifle and they try to shoot to purposely miss.
They hit.
Cronus, you literally just see as your toe gets your foot gets shot.
Apprehend her.
You take 3 damage.
Why?
Nice.
Wait, I want to say what.
No, give me the microphone.
I want to
Abby,
say
give me the
something.
microphone.
Abby can say.
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. Say your thing, and then I'm gonna have Claude and then Dunkler speak.
I'm gonna ask you again now. What are you?
That was a funny joke. You're gonna ash to me because I'm burned.
I'll burn you again, boy.
I'm sorry to delay yours. Can I go first because I want to do
I
something?
just
I wanna-
let
Wait.
Claude speak.
Claude might have something to
I'll
say.
think that.
So,
I swap my bro.
Okay.
My
So
God.
many microphones.
Claude he kind of positions himself in between Godfrey and McCoy, and then he goes, "He's not alive at all."
No. Oh yeah. Now that I think about it, he didn't.
Oh, nobody knows that. What are you talking about?
Okay. Oh.
I'm not even
Came up.
Okay. So you.
Check your pulse.
Moss just like rivets a little bit. Yeah.
I'm going to shrug off that statement for a second. I'm going to just kind of. I'm going to take out the other mask that I'm not using. I'm going to smack it on McCoy's face as hard as I can.
Roll for strength.
Can I
Kinda in front of
kick
him,
him, man?
I rolled a 1. Actually, no, I rolled a 0 because.
So this is your mask.
Yeah.
You take your mask and you just like
Whip it.
smash it on McCoy's head. The mask just breaks,
Oh my God.
but McCoy's just like. It's kind of like one of those things like when someone like hits in like the glass bottle
Yeah.
and but they
doesn't
don't
break.
react. That's what happened.
I just did it basically. It was like, you're stupid, like really stupid. And I try and pick up Godfrey, but
No.
just as I do that, I kind of fall to the floor.
You fall to the floor.
Yeah.
So you do this. You take a step and you just collapse.
Ragdoll
Okay.
simulator.
God damn it.
Claude.
Can Claude kind of for the first time on this mission look like really annoyed? Like he just looks so mad like at that every thing. He kind of just turns to Godfrey and he says, "I'm gonna help you back to this boat. I don't care what anybody else thinks. If you want my assistance, I'll help you because I don't care whether you're dead, alive, whatever you look like. I just don't care. I won't tolerate them hurting you anymore."
Thank you. I would like to be escorted by someone who's, not passed out the second they tried to pick me up. Also, Abigail, can you help them?
I was gonna help you.
Well, it's fine. They probably need it more. I think even though I
No,
could survive
I-
dynamite, but it's fine.
No, you need it more. He just collapsed because he's an idiot. You actually
Now that
need
I'm
help.
thinking about this, like, the situation's kind of just worn down and I got some time to think about it. He didn't have a pulse when I checked him, and yet he still arose.
I just said he's not alive. I'm kind of aware of that. Moss told me.
Moss.
The frog.
Moss.
Did you miss the entire?
Oh no, I knew. I was just
I
saying.
want to say something, but I'm unconscious on
Yeah.
the floor.
The frog just rivets.
Can I cast Speak to Animal with the frog?
Sure.
You get to
How'd you know?
sometime. It's fine.
He's sick. This
Moss
is
is kind of, there's like quiet. There's like really, and you just hear this like little hushed voice. That's not Lucas over there who's talking. Because we can hear your voice on the thing. Moss kind of looks at you and says, "How do I know what? That you're not alive? It was kind of obvious.
Oh wait, you're not
Also,
wrong.
your bat told me.
Oh.
Do I?
He doesn't seem to like you that much.
I'm gonna. Ooh, that little guy.
You kind of told him to go away. But also, you kind of smell like people like this. Like they slapped Claude's head. Like this one wouldn't notice because they smell bad already. But we all notice you smell different.
Yeah, well, next time when you meet someone like me, it's nice if you don't exactly, tell Claude instantly.
You tried to feel Hildago to the alligator. I don't even know what kind of a person you are.
Okay, well, that's because I thought that the donkey would be mean because the owner was mean. But I guess.
And by the way, like, this is the first time, like, Moss normally sounds, like, very optimistic and happy, and they just seem to sound more disappointed and, like, upset.
Claude can hear your conversation
Oh,
right
wait.
now. I
Oh,
hear
wait.
what you're saying.
Oh God.
I can't believe you do that.
Literally, I'm upset too. My character is usually happy-go-lucky, but this is a little too much.
Says the guy who just passed out. So.
But,
Carlos has a great reason to be mad at
We're like-
Frog, because Moss had said that I was doing mushrooms. This led to the entire event.
If you try to hurt Moss.
so Moss kind of looks at you, kind of looks down, kind of looks back, says, I'm sad.
Oh man.
Not at you,
Okay, good.
because of her. And kind of looks over to what was left of the lady, who's now just a pile of burnt mushrooms.
Can Claude kind of just like take Moss off his head and kind of like hug him?
You do that, and Moss just kind of just sits there,
And like
just
pet
like,
his head.
you can do that. And he
Yeah.
kind of looks back at you and says, looks at you. You know, I try to be friends with everyone. You seem to have a real hard time making friends. If I were to come back, I would change things, but you're a person and I'm a frog. I have a short lifespan.
Yeah. Well, kind of wish.
Wish
you'd
what?
have a longer one too. And I'm trying to change ever since I came back, and it's not exactly working. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure you can tell by everyone raising their gun at me because of that.
Maybe your jokes just suck.
You know what? Thank you, actually.
You're welcome.
I can improve on that.
Yeah.
So since Claude understands Moss, he kind
Yeah.
of can he kind of like pat Godfrey on the shoulder and be like, it sounds like things have been pretty difficult for you.
As you pat me on the shoulder, it's like, ow, ow, because I'm burned.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it definitely has.
Can Claude kind of like pull his hand back and be like, I'm so sorry, I genuinely forgot.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Maybe we should just get you to the boat.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. Could I pick up Godfrey and
Can I pick him up on the other side too? Like we both kind of just
You do that.
maximize pain?
we're just leaving him on.
You're just gonna leave
like
me at,
hard
like,
Goodbye.
So we'll deal with you in a second,
Okay,
Donfleur.
we're just-
McCoy, you kind of shot and you
Okay.
noticed that both Abigail and Claude are picking up Godfrey, and they seem to kind of like not really acknowledge what you just did.
You're like, nope.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot.
Are you gonna say or do anything at the side as they're walking him out?
Twist the shoe. That's for like.
So, the witch's body is it still there?
It's not like a giant pile of burnt mushrooms. Like it's like this whole the body of this person, like it seemed to be have made up like a conglomeration of like mushrooms and fungi, and as soon as like they died, it just all just like collapsed.
Can I roll for history or example?
Sure.
Yay, I love that. Oh, it's
But you can
20.
also use 20.
Yeah.
So you want to do history or like religion spiritualism?
Let me check your character. Wait, no. Luck is +3 so that would be 23.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So in your travels, you know that there are some stories of like when unnatural things die, they don't necessarily leave a body behind. Like there's some things like stories of vampires, ghouls, and other things that weren't necessarily always alive. And the way that you saw her just kind of like this lady, first of all, you knew for a fact like that human skin was never her actual skin. It was like just like a costume, while that thing was like her true form. But however, it's weird. Like it was like bright blue. That blue is gone. It almost like faded away. So you're not really sure like Is it dead? All you just see is a pile of just burnt mushrooms.
Okay. I walk out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk out, you're carrying, I want you four to roll d20 super quick.
Us?
Yeah, not John Fleur.
10. 9.
9 without modifier. Or
Wait,
6 without modifier.
Strengths?
No, just
9.
luck.
Oh, what?
Oh, luck.
Oh,
9.
yeah.
13 then, I
6.
believe? Let
9.
me check.
Luck modifier? 8.
So, Lucas, can you roll d20 for luck, please?
Alligator.
A giant alligator.
Come on, right after we get
Giant
off
baby
combat.
That has Lucas in
Alligator
his
man.
mouth, like, hey guys!
Hi,
Captain
Lucas.
Hook.
Giant enemy spider.
No, Captain Hook.
Okay.
It's Captain Hook.
When you guys are all at the little canoe and Godfrey's kind of just, in pain, but not too badly, you look over and you see like a light ahead. And there's a moment of silence until you hear it's the sound of the engine of a steamboat slowly chugging along.
Oh, no.
And at the very front, because Chester's been rolling high rolls this entire time, while Lucas is not. You see the boats. You see Lucas's character with the lantern kind of shining around. And as they're doing this, there's like a little sound kind of like above your guys' heads. It's like something's like in the air, and then you see like a little bat is like,
Crackers.
and it sort of sits by Godfrey and just looks at him and says, then you still cast animal talk on.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast speak to animal, yeah.
Well, you still have it on.
Oh yeah, good point.
He just looks at you and says like, what happened to you? Did you walk in the fire pit again?
Well, that time that was under special circumstances, that happened to be a piece of dynamite this time.
The fire pit.
Did you eat a dynamite?
No.
Oh, that's right. That your face has always been like that.
Oh, okay. Good one. I honestly. No, but the other one carrying me, not the one with the frog. The doctor. They threw that, and I exploded.
They looked at Abigail and they said, "I'm not surprised."
Honestly.
They look at you and says, "Are you hurt?"
Not much. I mean, on the outside.
They look at you just like, "You're a bad liar."
Hurt on the inside. Broken.
I was talking about on the inside, man. I'm very hurt on the outside. No.
Well, even though you told me to go away, unfortunately, I don't. Whether it's like by our situation or not, I can exactly leave you. Do you need help?
Well, no, but I just want to say I'm sorry.
You haven't eaten for days.
Yeah, well.
And you know what's gonna happen is you're gonna get all shriveled up and get all super cranky.
Yeah. Who do you think I should eat?
No, I can help you with that.
Okay, totally.
Hold your hand out.
Okay, and I do. I open up my hand.
So everyone sees this, and the little bat flutters over. It just sits in his hand, and it just seems to regurgitate like this little thing of blood.
Ooh.
And then the bat just sort of like sits there, and then just flies off and just lands on your shoulder and just sits there. It says, "Drink it."
Literally works.
Can plug.
Okay, shut up.
I do. I'm like holding it, and it's just like. No, but I can't. I mean, judging off of my wounds, I don't think I can really fully enclose my arm.
This is mostly for your foot that McCoy just shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, well, I'm gonna drink it. Yeah.
You you regain the health that you lost to.
Nice.
That's 3, right?
I regained my 3 health. I have gone to negative 24. So first 7, and then negative 24, and then 11, and then back to 8. And then now.
So everyone saw this, by the way, and I'm gonna say right now, when everyone's like watching this, are you guys like, bro?
Okay, Claude kind of just look at him like, is that your what?
It's animals that deserved it. Okay. Also, and I look at Abigail and I'm like, and yes, I know I've had doctors tell me I will get many bloodborne viruses.
What?
Oh no, I was gonna say, why?
We have to.
Meanwhile, the bat just sits there and says, "It's from the donkey on the boat."
Oh no! Oh my god!
It didn't seem to mind it.
Oh, it didn't? Did it notice?
Probably.
No. Was it sleeping?
I'm a little bat. Do you think people notice me buzzing around?
Well,
Yeah.
good point actually. That's
you.
fine.
Thank you.
Did we see him like make like a visible reaction because he just shot it?
No, he literally, he's just like, oh. Oh. That's literally all you said because you don't, I mean, you kind of heard and
Oh, I
bit.
am. Oh, okay.
So the animal deserve.
I just kind of
Okay. Yeah.
like not probably
Yeah.
that good.
Yeah. So that's happening.
I'm like, whoa. Okay.
Moss is sitting there just like, rip it.
Can I kind of just look at Moss like, and just whisper, what is wrong with these people?
Moss just rip it. Yeah.
Shall we let Lucas fish?
No.
Fishes up a crocodile.
No, the
roll a
catfish had
D20.
been following us the
I
whole
wrestle
time.
it. I'm like,
It just eats him.
oh.
15.
Nice.
While Chester's been navigating, and since you've been not doing so best, like helping him, you have been fishing up not just catfish, but you've also did fish up and wrangled an alligator.
God.
We will describe that battle next time, just as a prelude. Don't flare, because I know we're running out of time. When you're unconscious, you fall over. You kind of wake up, and you see like the 2 figures again. One is like covering their face, and the other one's just kind of sitting there. What do you do?
I'm about to say something.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna edit this part out because I'm just gonna.
Wait, do you want me to pause this?
No. Just keep
Okay.
going. It's easier for me to not have to keep putting in a bunch more stuff because also I have to re-download all the clips and stuff. Anyway, I am about to say something to the figures before immediately falling back unconscious. I quickly wake up again, but not before picking out. The figures are now gone, and I pull out the other mask, and I begin smashing it to pieces
my God.
as fast as I can.
Going angsty.
Okay.
And
You don't notice that.
You did not just
the
make it move.
bandana that I was wearing, I take it off. I take up all the pieces, and I try to throw everything, the bandana and all the pieces, into the water.
Okay. So you do that. You basically smash it. You just toss it into the water and just makes a just falls
And
in the
I
water.
finally I hold up the pocket gun to my head.
Oh.
And then you faint.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Faint.
Oh no, it's still going on. I try and fire. It's unloaded.
No.
Was it wait? So what did you say after like you tried to?
It was unloaded.
Yeah, but then you said something else.
And then I just immediately fall back over it.
Okay.
Good.
Cool. You do that.
No one knows that. We're just like,
So while the boat rolls up, Jesse, you kind of like you're sitting there. You're like all very happy. You even hold up the like alligator. You're like, look what I got, guys! And this alligator's like dead. But you notice that everyone just looks like upset, tired, hurt.
Well,
And you notice that McCoy looks like more angry than you've ever seen them. And they're holding up their rifle and they're just like staring at you. You kind of look over. you notice that Godfrey looks like half torched, but they seem to be sitting there. It seems like you missed a lot. When you look up at the doorway of like what was or what looked like to be a hut, you see a figure standing there. And you kind of look here and it's like, oh, it's Don Fleur. But he's standing there and he seems just a little different.
What in the world happened to y'all?
And that's where we're going to end this session. Thank you again for listening in. Sorry for all the hiccups and people dropping dices. We seem to be still working on that. Please tune in next week when we come back together. And otherwise, everyone can say goodbye to each other.
Are we good?
Bye.
What
Bye.
in the world happened to y'all?
All right.